All right, we got KLAY Thompson, so, two guard, right-handed. He's 6'6", 220 with a 6'9" wingspan. And I'm going compact, but you can do what you want. All right, so I went with 80 close shot, 80 layup, and a 55 drive and dunk. I did the 55 drive and dunk because KLAY Thompson is not really much of a dunker, and he actually does have a dunk package in the game, and it requires a 55 drive and dunk. So that's what I'm going with. The 80 layup that gives you Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. You go Hall of Fame Pro Touch. I do recommend you time your layups if you're going to be doing layups a lot. And 80 layup gives you the good layup packages. And then 80 close shot is just a reliable rate, and you get the silver fast switch as well. Alright, for shooting, I did an 84 mid range, 91 3-pointer, and a 70 free throw. I went with a 70 free throw because, albeit he shoots 85% from the free throw, but I'm still going with the 70 for most of the builds because I just don't really think you need to put that much in the free throw. Like with a 70, you could honestly shoot 100% from the free throw if you really know your free throw with a 70 free throw. So I'm just not going to waste the points. I did 91 instead of 92 because at 92, you get gold limitless, and KLAY Thompson's not really a limitless shooter like that. So I went with 91 because it's still really high up there because he's a really, really good shooter. You know, he averages 41.5% from the three for his entire career. That's crazy. And 41 in the playoffs as well. Even with his shot declining over the last two seasons, he's still averaging 41 in the regular season. So he's a really good shooter. But I feel like for the 92, that's where you get to these Steph Curry's. Like, you got to be able to do everything. KLAY Thompson doesn't really create a three-pointer for himself with the ball in his hands. He's not an on-ball shooter. He does most of his work off-ball. So he's more of a catch-and-shoot kind of guy. Catch and shoot, up fake, one dribble pull-up. But he's not really on Steph Curry's level when it comes to all-around being able to get that three-pointer off. So I'm giving him a 91. And for the mid-range, I did 84 because, at 81 you get mid magician on Hall of Fame, and if he doesn't have the three, he can take the one dribble pull up real quick. He does a lot of pull ups, and for you to be able to do that consistently, you're gonna need mid magician. And so yes, 81 is all you need in order to be able to do that. I just went with 84 because that'll widen the green window for you and just make it a lot easier. All right, for playmaking, I went with a 79 passing accuracy, 77 ball handle, and a 70 speed with ball. The 79 passing accuracy, for a while with all my builds, I was always preaching, you need at least an 80 for passing accuracy. But I saw on another video, there's a guy he's cool with, the 2K leaguers, and they were saying that there's no difference between 79 and 80. Like 79 is the threshold, so I've been going with 79 all on my other builds now, and I really don't notice a difference. I think the only difference between 79 and 80 is you get dimer on gold, as you can see right there. And I don't really use dimer anyway, so 79. And KLAY Thompson's not really a crazy passer anyway, so you'll be able to get your passes off decently without having everybody snatch every single pass that you throw because you put your passing accuracy too low. The 77 ball handle, that gives you silver quick first step, silver unpluckable, silver hyper drive. Because KLAY Thompson is not really, he's not an ISO player, he's not a ball handler, he moves off ball. So this will give you that quick burst that you need, and not the quickest because he's not the fastest, guy on the court. He can get to his spots, when he needs to, but he's not a ball handler. And then I went with the 70 speed with ball because he doesn't really bring the ball up in transition, and that's really what that's for. That's from bringing the ball up full court. Speed with ball doesn't really matter in the half court situation. For the defense, I went with 74 interior. 73, I believe, was the badge. You get an extra badge. So I went with 74 because I think I just had an extra point left over. And the 74 will help out with the 72 block. I gave him a 72 block because he doesn't even really average one block a game. He averages about half a block. So that's one block every other game. It's not too bad. So he has the ability to block people. So I gave him, low 70s is what I'll give for people that have stats around that range. I gave him a 92 perimeter defense because KLAY Thompson, even though he's struggling now, he's not as effective as he used to be. KLAY Thompson was one of the top defenders, perimeter defenders, especially at the 2-guard position, for a while. I gave him a 91 still because I wanted to get to 90 because at 90 you get gold interceptor. And with silver interceptor, it doesn't really work that well. Bronze and silver, you have to be in perfect positioning, or you're going to get a lot of tips or just nothing's going to happen at all. You're just going to miss the ball a lot. But once on one of my builds, I changed it to where I get gold, I'm going crazy with the steals now. So I can only imagine what Hall of Fame is like. But you don't lead the league in steals, so I'm not giving him 99. But I went with 91 because you get an extra badge, I believe. Yeah. And then for the rebounding, I gave him 0 for 25 for offensive rebounding because he averages less than 1 offensive rebound a game. He's not really a rebounder like that. But for defensive rebounds, he averages 3.9 in the playoffs, 3.5 in the regular season. And for me, the way that I do it is if you're under 5 rebounds a game, I give you a 70. So that means you have the ability, and it's most likely he got rebounds because you were just there and nobody else wasn't. It wasn't like you were out jumping somebody for the rebound or something like that. So I gave him a 70. And then if you are over 5 rebounds a game, then that's when I give you the 85. Right, so you'll get the silver rebound chaser, because silver rebound chaser doesn't really work that well. You're gonna have to be, especially at 6'6", you're gonna have to be extremely athletic in order to make that work. So that's when I push you up to the silver tier. And then if you average 8 or more rebounds, I push you to the gold. If you get over 10 or more rebounds a game, that's when I push you to Hall of Fame. So KLAY Thompson is under 5, so he gets bronze and 70. So that way, you're not under the rim by yourself, and 2K is gonna make you press Y to get the rebound, and you just forget how to use your hands, apparently, and you won't get the rebound. Because with some of my builds, so I have a 25 rebound, I can't get a rebound, when I'm by myself. And for the physicals, I went with 80 speed, 80 acceleration. I did those because KLAY Thompson, he's not slow, but he's not really that fast, So I think 80 and 80 is pretty good. And the 80 acceleration is going to help you with those quick bursts to get to the basket really quickly, to get off the layup or the dunk. I did 70 strength because, he's not weak, but he's not just super strong. You look at him, he doesn't have a lot of muscle definition, but he's a good defender. And in order to be a good defender, you got to have some level of strength. Guys can't be just blowing right past you. Gave him a 50 vertical because the 50 vertical, I believe, was a requirement in order to get his dunk package. It was a 55 driving dunk and a 50 vertical. Because if you look at him dunk, he doesn't really get up that high. You don't see KLAY Thompson catching a bunch of alley-oop dunks and stuff. He's not really a leaper like that. So I just gave him the bare minimum. And for stamina, I gave him a 90 because I still say that 90 is all you need. If you want to go really high on stamina, just get a 90. You don't need 95, 99. You definitely don't need 99 because you get the +4. So yeah, I just went to 90. So as you see for the badge count, you get 10 finishing, 26 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 25 defensive. And then you still get to add, you get to add the +4 if you've been grinding or even just playing the game regularly. It's really easy to hit level 39, so you get extra badges. So for, this season, if I were to make a new build, I would get +7 when I make the build. No, +6, my bad. I would get +6 for now. And then later on, I'll be able to do +8 on every build that I make, But for everybody, you at least get the +4. So you can put those wherever you want. For the takeovers, me personally, for a KLAY Thompson build, I would go with spot up, precision, and pull-ups. Because, if you think about KLAY Thompson, when he gets hot, it's usually it's catch and shoot, or he's always moving off ball for the most part. And then but say he beats someone to the spot, but they close out, right? You do an up fake, he does a one dribble pull up or something like that. So that's why I put the pull up precision. Let's see what the comparisons are. As you can see, it was pretty accurate. You got shades of KLAY Thompson. I didn't do that intentionally, it just happened to happen. And the archetype is 382 guard, which I think perfectly describes KLAY Thompson and his role in the NBA. So that's it. I'm not gonna do the badges. You guys can figure that out and do what you like with them. I'll catch you on the next video.